Now, how can you determine if two functions are inverses of each other? So, well, there's one way. Let me just take this first equation, right? It's y equals x minus 1. So, flip it. X equals y minus 1. Solve this for y. I'm going to add 1 to both sides. Okay. So y equals x plus 1. That's the inverse. Guess what? Is this the same as this? Are those the same? And the answer is a big no. These are not inverses of each other. Okay? Are these? Well, so let's take this graph. Let's switch the x's and the y's. Let's solve for y. Let's subtract 3. Oh, already looking good, subtracting 3. Then divide by 2. Isn't that really dividing by 2 right there? Because isn't dividing by 2 the same as multiplying by a half? So, this is the same as that. So, this is a big yes. They are inverses of each other. Now, what I'd like to do is show you another way to do this problem. People particularly don't like it, but I want to show you how it works. Remember what we did in 6.1 when we found composite functions? We put a number in for a g function, and then we put the number into the f to see what we came up with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this page. Okay. I am going to take away all my writing. And here's what I'm going to tell you. To know if you have an inverse function, this has to be true. If I put this function inside of this function, whatever I put in and whatever comes out has to be exactly the same. Let me give you a numerical example. Pick a number. 4. Okay. What's f of 4? 2 times 4 plus 3. So f of 4 is 11. Well, let me take that 11 and plug that 11 into this problem. What's g of 11? So, if I plug 11 in for x, I get 11 minus 3. And 11 minus 3 happens to be 8. What's half of 8? 4. So when I plug in 11, I get 4. Look at that. Are those inverses of one another? They are, for that one point. So, how do you show it's true for all points? Well, let's do that in number 9. So, this is a big yes. We already knew it was a yes from this particular one. Okay. So for number 9, let's do this. Let's see if this is true. So I'm going to take my function of f, which is 2 times something. Okay. Well, what is that something? That something is g. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 1/2 x and I'm going to put it right in here. Okay. What I'm hoping that comes out is just x. Well, what's 2 times 1/2 x? Guess what? It is an inverse. What do you think? A couple different ways to think about it. I gave you a couple. Use the one that you like best, but this is the mathematical definition for it. So what we'll do is I think we got, what, one more? Why don't we do this one both ways? Let's actually find the inverse and see if it's correct. Which color? Let's try a little bit of a if the color is nice or not, but we'll try it. So we're going to take that first equation, 6x minus 2, okay? Switch them. Solve it for y. So I'm going to add 2 to both sides. Divide by 6. It's close, but what do you notice about this and this? It's that 3 right there, isn't it? This, oh, see what I did wrong? I'm so not immune to mistakes. X plus 2 over 6. This is x plus 3. Not right. Okay, so it's a no. But let's do it the other way and see how we get the same no. Okay. So I'm going to take 6 times something minus 2. Well, what's that something? Well, that something is going to be the 1/6 x plus 3. Now, if it works out right, my answer should be x. Okay. So, what's 6 times 1/6? Let's distribute this through. 6 times 1/6 is 1. 6 plus 3 is 18. Minus 2 equals x. Now this is x plus 16. Is this true? Can x plus 16 equal x? No. No. Yeah, actually, there's another way to prove that it's wrong also. If you prove that 1 point works, you've only proven 1 point works. So it's still, you don't know the answer. But if you prove 1 point is wrong, then it doesn't matter. All you need is one counterexample, 1 point to be wrong. So what if you picked a number? What if you decided, we'll pick a different color for it. What if you decided, I want to do h of 2. I plug in 2. 6 times 2 is 12, and 12 minus 2 is 10. Well, I'm going to put that in for g. I'm going to get 10 over 6 plus 3. Well, 10 over 6, that's not even a whole number. So it's not going to be true. So we're going to get 1.6 plus 3, which is 4.6. That's a big no. Okay. So I've given you some options, given you many ways to think about it. Hopefully not too many ways. My suggestion is to pick, well, I'd like you to know them all because they're all very helpful and useful in different situations, but they all work. So I don't care which way you want to do it. But remember, what did I want you to get out of this lesson? Number 1, can you find the inverse of a function? 2, can you determine if two functions are inverses of each other? So give these a try. And if you know how to do those, you'll be ready for our online quiz. So it's good seeing you guys. I wish I would see you guys. We will meet together as a class at some point so I can talk to you and see all your faces again, because I do miss you. You know, it can only take so much of not working in school. I miss school and everything. I never thought I would say that. All right. Anyway, I'm going to save this file. I'm going to upload this one as well so you can take a look at it. And I hope you guys have a great day. So I'll see you later.